So this is my Fulham versus Liverpool match preview for the game on Sunday. Obviously, we're 4 wins away now from the Premier League title after that win in the Merseyside derby last night, and we are away to Fulham. Fulham are quite a weird team because they do this every season. First half of the season, they're right up there, aren't they, in terms of the European places, but just seems to be second half of the season. They just seem to fall off Fulham, haven't they? FA Cup defeat as well. They weren't really good either in the Arsenal game until the dot conciliation goal was 10-2 and it should give us a bit of confidence because you would think it's probably more of a winnable game because Fulham, they've still got something to play for Fulham. They've still got the top 5 to play for. That 5th place, that could be Champions League place, but just their performances recently, it's like they're on the beat for him, same as previous seasons. And but it's gonna be a tough game. It's a tough game because it's away at Craven Cottage. They'll probably be more up for it at home for him as well. Obviously, the top points of us in the reverse fits at Anfield, which probably was seen as a good point for Liverpool because we were down to 10 men for most of the game. I think Fulham would have been the more disappointed not to be the winner in that game. And the good thing is Harry Wilson is out injured for us, out injured for Fulham, so he can't come back to Hornwoods. And but yeah, they've got a decent team for him. Definitely a top 10 team, isn't it? I think 10th is probably a respectable position for Fulham. Like 8th, 9th, 10th, that'll be respectable for them. I just looked at them and I think they're still lacking harder to try and finish in the European places. I think they need better squad depth. I think that's what it might be. They need like a better bench because they may be running out of energy. That's starting 11 because that's probably why you see the differences in performances from the first half of the season compared to the second half of the season. But they're still a good team, still be a tough game for us. But at the end of the day, I don't really care about performances now, just let them win. And then we can go out on the piss and celebrate our number 20 title. And if anything, Arsenal are away to Everton on Saturday. I actually don't see Arsenal. I don't see Arsenal winning that game. I really don't, just because one, doesn't have one eye on Real Madrid. 2, it's one of Everton's final games at Dawson Park, so Everton will be up for it. And Arsenal do tend to have tight games with Everton as well. Away to Everton, 12:30 kickoff. Oh, it's an oddie game, isn't it? Very oddie. It is a very oddie game, 12:30 as well. 12:30 kickoff. You just think to yourself, it's quite an oddie game to be honest with you. But who knows anyways. But in terms of my starting 11, done for Arsenal and Dome, Conor Poitier should be back, which is a big boost for us. So maybe he'll get like 60 minutes when you're out and they're taking off with Kwanzaa or Endo. Tonate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Converse with Hars as a double pivot, Salah and Dapo as a two-winders, Elliot, I don't for Harvey Elliott starting at number 10. This because of that sympathy thing against his ex-former club for him, and Diogo Jota up front, and also Harvey Elliott may have a point to prove, especially when Fulham fans do start booing him as well. He may have a point to prove. That's why I'm starting him. So that's my starting 11. In terms of my predictions for this weekend, then I don't think Everton 1, Arsenal 1. Like I said, I just don't see Arsenal winning that game because I think all eyes will be on Real Madrid, and that's why you saw, even though Arsenal, they still got a job to do in terms of finishing in the top 5. Then they want to try and confirm that as soon as possible, and confirm second quite early as well. But I think that'll be a 1-1 draw, or it could be a 1-1 draw, or maybe Everton might nick it. I won't be shocked. Crystal Palace Brighton, obviously that's a bit of a rivalry there. I think that'll be a 1-1 draw, that one. Ipswich versus Wolves. Ipswich got a win at Bournemouth, which did surprise a few people. Surprised me as well. I think that's Bournemouth's season done now. I don't see Bournemouth getting hooping football after losing to Ipswich. I really don't. But I do expect Wolves to still win that game for me. And I think that will probably confirm Ipswich down and confirm Wolves' safety. So I've done for 2-0 win for Wolves. West Ham Bournemouth. I actually think both teams have nothing to play for now. I just think Bournemouth's attitude towards that Ipswich game, getting beat, I think that ends their chances. I know they're still well in it, Bournemouth. They're still well in it. It might have been just a bad game, but you can't expect Bournemouth to get hooping football and they're used to Ipswich, which was the winnable game for them as well. So I think that'll be 1-1 draw. Graham Potter knows how to toss his teams as well. Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, that'll be a very good game. Very good game, that one. I think that'll be a 1-1 draw in that one. Brentford versus Chelsea. I think Brentford will head start 2-1. I looked at Chelsea. They looked so bad. They looked so bad in terms of the attack and third as well. I watched them away at Arsenal. So poor. So yeah, I think Brentford might head start 2-1 in my opinion. And Chelsea are not good defensively either. So I think Brentford will have joy in terms of attacking them. Fulham versus Liverpool, I think we'll win 2-1. It could well be another ugly win. But the thing is, I actually think we may play better than we did in the Merseyside derby last night. I think we'll play better. Once you got that sharpness in, now we're back to Premier League football, then we may actually play better. It wouldn't shock me, to be fair. But I think we'll win. I do think we'll win. Just because we know we need to win the games as well. Obviously, we don't need to win them because we still don't win the leagues. It's a matter of when. But I still think we want to get it done as soon as possible. So that's why I've done for a 2-1 win. I think Spurs will beat Southampton 3-0. The Manchester derby. Man United got nothing to play for. Man City got Champions League to play for. I think it's in the top 4, top 5. I think Man City will head start 2-1 against Manchester United. But Man United will still turn up because it's a Manchester derby at the end of the day, as well as they have nothing to play for. But I think Man City will head start 2-1. And I think Newcastle get a comfortable victory. It's a 3-0. So that's my Fulham versus Liverpool match preview. My predictions and my starting 11. I think Fulham will be a danger in terms of the winders. Warby, hard worker as well. While Jimenez can pop in with a goal in the close moments as well. The two number 10s, Smith Rowe and Pereira as well. They're done being threat as well. Robinson's a good back, so he may have joy than Salah. So we may need to target the other fullback in my opinion. So, but anyways, that will be the problems from Fulham that they didn't cause us. But that's my preview, my predictions. Feel free to leave your down below in the comments. And yes, hope we make it back-to-back wins. And yes, hope we can do 3 wins away after the Fulham game. Yes, hope we can do 3 wins away from the Premier League title, or even potentially 2 wins away, depending on Arsenal's results. Come on, the Reds.